what's going on with you and your baby mama? Y'all not talking because she trying to get in touch with you.
Oh yeah, that was
I said, yeah, I know. She probably trying to get in touch with me.
And it's something. I know. Of course she is. Look at this. Of course she want to get in touch with me. Look at me. I'm all this Darrell. Of course she wants this. Come on now.
Marcus had to bring you out. So why did we find you with a car key in your pocket?
It wasn't in my pocket. I don't even know where they said that was laying on the ground.
That's yours.
Yeah.
I love that part so much. He gave in so fast. Why'd you have this key? I ain't even have that key. They said they found that on the ground. I ain't had it on me. That was yours. Yeah, it was. You gave up so easily, Darrell.
But y'all lied to me, man. You made it seem like they just come for no reason.
You have lied to us as well.
Look at that.
Because you came out here.
Darrell shut right up, didn't he? Ain't that funny? Darrell shut right up, didn't he? He's like, well, you been lying your ass off too. And they're like, oh, you caught that, did you? Ooh. All right, let's see what's going on with the Darrell. Hit the like button for mama, please. Let me get my costume. There. What, Darrell?
Listen to me, okay? Just listen to me.
Yeah, listen. What is it?
You go to this house.
Uh-huh.
You leave. It was, that wind was cold as hell.
Oh, yeah, it was cold as shit.
At first.
Well, by the time it was getting later in the day, I mean, after the Packer game, you're talking 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Look at Darrell's eyes, y'all.
I was outside for a while.
Look at Darrell's eyes.
Yeah,
looking at me.
So, by the time you're talking, it was getting cold. All right. Marcus is ready to leave because just being crazy. He's like, I'm out. You just went through the same experience from what
you're
telling.
In the mountains of Caucasus.
You live in Milwaukee.
I don't know what exactly happened with him, though.
I mean, I told you to let me lay it out. I know you don't know exactly what happened. But who are you going to trust more? Marcus, who you've known for years, or Stephanie? Why would you walk away, walk all the way down to where you did?
Because I'm dumb.
Leave your phone in the apartment, apparently.
No, I didn't.
Along with your
I
sandals.
didn't leave
and go down to where you were and not take the ride back to Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Right.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was big stupid.
I don't know if he left and went back to Milwaukee, though. I don't know if he did that.
But how are you going to get back if you don't get in the car?
Right.
I called an Uber. That's what I did.
So what happened? How did you get all the way to where you went? Because there's all these businesses in between where you were and where you got to. How did you end up at a random house without your shoes and your phone, Darrell?
This is what I'm saying. I had my flip-flops on. I had them.
Okay.
I just said that.
Where did they go?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if when they slammed me down, they just never, I don't know. I'm knocked on 2 doors, not just the one.
So you had your flip-flops
I had my Green Bay Packer flip-flops on, yes.
Green Bay Packer. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't just walking around with no shoes.
Oh, yes, that's exactly what you was doing, Darrell. But, Darrell, that's exactly what you was doing. You was walking around with no fucking shoes on and no hoodie because you hid it in a playhouse. So it's weird that you got your arms out like this, like he just asked some stupid-ass question to you. You know, I wasn't walking around with no shoes. I wasn't doing that. I didn't leave one of my shoes on the other side of a fence and was too short to reach over and pick it up. Okay, I didn't do that. That wasn't me. Oh, this one twist is possessed by the Darrell.
That didn't happen until after the fact. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
so I guess another question I would have for you is if you had your phone too, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't leave it at the apartment.
No. That's why I was telling you it should have been on the grass. Remember, I described the phone to you. I said it's black. It has a cracked screen.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Why are you asking other people to use their phones? Why is that guy letting
My phone was dead.
My phone was dead.
When did it die?
I have no idea.
When he killed it.
And I didn't have a charger.
But you used
Well, it died when he killed it, just so you know. He killed it. Just like kill everything else. Just like he was threatening to kill Erica. Ain't that something? That's what you don't understand. Okay? If I tried, you wouldn't be on this phone right now. That's what he said to Erica.
Used it for the 3-way call.
No, I used his phone for the 3-way call. Okay. Like I said, we got a mutual friend named Michelle. Me and Erica do.
Oh, do you? You and Erica?
I've known Michelle just as long as I've known Erica.
Ain't that something?
She was the one that was telling me what's going on with you and your baby mama. Y'all not talking because she trying to get in touch with you.
Oh yeah, that was.
I said, yeah, I know. She probably trying to get in touch with me. Well, I'm finna merge y'all. That's how I end up talking to her.
Ain't that something? And I know. Oh, your baby mama trying to get in touch with you. I know. Of course she is. Look at this. Of course she want to get in touch with me. Look at me. I'm all this Darrell. Of course she wants this. Come on now. Come on now. Darrell, the fact that Darrell thinks somebody's chasing his body. He says she want my body. Did she want your body? She wants your body, Darrell. Is that what it was?
Her and telling her I'll walk over and meet you to get the money or whatever, give you a hug, give you a kiss, whatever. I had my flip flops on then. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't just, because the ways he was making it seem like I was just running around with no shoes to begin with.
Right.
It's like, no.
I mean, it was pretty cold. You didn't have a jacket or a sweater.
Well, I didn't have a jacket to begin with.
Okay.
I didn't have a jacket to begin with, but I'm saying my shoes, I had flip flops.
But you had a jacket before?
I never had a jacket. Okay. I had flip flops. Green Bay Packers flip flops.
No jacket.
Right, because I didn't feel like I was gonna be like I'm not gonna be outside. Well, I'm thinking I'm not gonna be outside. If I'm just going from a car to a house, it's no reason for me to have a coat on, or at least that's how I'm thinking. I always do that. That's just like if I had a car and I know I'm finna go somewhere and I'm like, I'm just going from here to there. Well, it's no reason for me to just get all bundled up and do all this and that.
Oh, yeah.
There's no reason for me.
All I'm doing is I'm going to be outside only long enough to go climb in my, invisible friend's car. I mean, how cold can it be in an invisible car? I know you probably think if it's an invisible car, then it's not a car, which means I'm just outside. But, just trust me. I know it don't make sense to you now. And I know it won't make sense to you later because it's stupid. That's all. That's the end of the sentence. I know it seemed like I should have said something else after that, but I don't have anything to say. Did I nail it, Darrell? I feel like I nailed it. I think I did.
There's still a bunch of people out when you left her house?
It was still daytime.
Okay, you said there were a bunch of people when you were talking to Erica. There were still a bunch of people when you left Stephanie's?
When I was, no, I wasn't talking.
When you left Stephanie's?
It was still daytime.
It was still daytime?
Yes.
Okay. Were there still a lot of people out?
Like,
it was still people out.
Okay.
It was still people out. Not a lot in that area. By the park, it was a lot of people out.
Okay.
Like I said, it looked like something was, I don't know what the hell. But it was a lot of people out. And it was, like I said, it was people, it was older couples walking down the street. It was younger people walking down the street. People
it looked like an event or something was going on?
I don't know, but it kind of seemed like it was a lot, like it was something.
Aaron said, Darrell always take off his jacket and shoes when he's kicking it, in the children's playhouse. In Darrell's playhouse.
Something going on to where it was vibrant, because there was a lot of people everywhere.
Walking up and down the street.
Everywhere. It's people.
Is that the right
That's
word,
why I'm saying, like,
I don't think that's
if I got into a fight with her right there, it would be impossible for somebody to not be like, hey, this guy's fighting this chick or whatever the case may be. Like, how could...
He's so used to being super animated and kind of raising his voice and then people believe what he say. He's used to that. And so that's what he thinks that shit's working in here. These guys are like, man, yeah, whatever.
Somebody not see something.
How long was it between leaving Stephanie's and those cops yelling at you at the door of that guy's house?
Was it dark when they yelled at you?
Yeah, by the time they came, it was dark.
Okay.
But we had been sitting out there. We had been sitting out there for a minute.
How was you sitting? How was you sitting?
Right there on the porch.
Show me how you were sitting, Darrell. Show me how.
We were just sitting there.
Define how long. Estimate.
Yeah, make up a number. How long was you sitting there? Go home, make up something.
Maybe 20, 30 minutes, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Is that what it was?
It wasn't long, but it was.
He tried to add up some times. Like, I was at his house this whole time. I don't know nothing about what y'all think this is. What y'all think I did? How long was it before you arrested me? Oh, yeah, that whole time I was just kicking it on the porch with my homeboy. Did you meet him? He cool, right? He cool dude. I almost got his shoes from him.
It was long enough for, like I said, He
No,
let me
this was
use his
all
phone.
black
We
folks.
sat on the porch. We were sitting right there, just like this, just sitting on the porch. While I called me an Uber. I called the Uber. I said, look, man, I let him know. I said, look, I ain't trying to rob you or nothing like that. Because when I knocked on the door, he kind of was like, whoa. I'm like, look, I don't got no weapons. I'm not trying to break in your house. I'm not trying to rob you. Nothing like that, dog. I just need to call an Uber. That's it. I'm not, he was just like, okay. I come out, boom. I need an Uber to, what's your address? He told me the address, and we was just sitting there waiting. That's how I was gonna get back home. I told him, I said, I got the money on my card. I'm not asking you for no money. I just need to use your phone. That's it. That was it. That was all. And then from there, we sat on the porch and just shot the shit out.
I'm saying, you told me last night he was cool with that. Like, he wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't being weird. He was just like, oh yeah, I'll help you out.
Yeah, we just sat there on the porch. And he did ask me, he said, do you need a jacket? I said, no, I'm straight. Like, I'll be home as soon as the Uber come. I know it's probably gonna cost me probably like $40 to get from me. I'm guessing. I don't know, but probably. But I had enough on my card to where I knew
And
I
that's a
can
lie.
get home. And that was the main thing. I'm like, I'm just going home. She can keep the money or whatever. I didn't even try to contact her further. I just was like, I'm gone. I'm calling this Uber and I'm going home. That's it.
Let me ask you this, Darrell. So you weren't out in Waukesha Saturday, just Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nothing physical yesterday. Part in the investigation. There's a lot of parts, right? To any investigation. There's people we talk. Well, this domestic abuse thing I'm telling you about, right? Okay.
So wait.
Hold on. Let me
okay.
let me go.
I'm sorry. I just had a question, but
you talked about being a religious man.
I could do better.
God.
I could definitely do better.
We all could.
I'm not.
We all could.
No,
That's why.
Yesterday was a mistake. I should have just freaking watched the game and just fucking went home.
Right.
Because.
And that's the thing. What do they teach us in Christianity, Darrell? That they teach us that we're broken, right? We're sinners. Even when we're born sinners. We're broken. That's why
Psalm
we're
51,
so
17.
thankful for God's grace and forgiveness when we ask for it, even though we don't deserve it. I just have concerns if I fact check that Darrell's not telling me the truth. You don't have a car, so Marcus had to bring you out. You don't own a car, your mom doesn't own a car, right? So Marcus had to bring you out. So why did we find you with a car key in your pocket?
It wasn't in my pocket. I don't even know where they said that was laying on the ground.
That's yours.
Yeah.
I love that part so much. He gave in so fast. He's like, you there with this key? Why'd you have this key? I ain't even have that key. They said they found that on the ground. I ain't had it on me. That was yours. Yeah, it was. He gave up so easily. Darrell.
It should have been by my ID.
It should have been by your ID. Is that where it should have been at? That's where it should have been.
It goes to Fort Escape in your mom's name covered in Waukesha. Listen, Darrell. I'm trying to be as open and honest with you as I can. I'm Christian too, and believe me, I'm not perfect. And neither are you. And I'm not calling you a terrible man. I'm not saying you were out yesterday hunting, and just let me finish. But you did not walk to that house. You did not walk to that house. You did not come here in a tan Kia. You didn't.
And who?
You did not come out here in a tan Kia. Okay? You got a key in your pocket to a car in your mom's name. Okay? And that key works for that car. For the love of God, Marcus. For yourself, for your family.
He called him Marcus. I thought that was so funny. It was like the way he said it. He didn't even catch it either. He didn't catch it. For the love of God, Marcus. Oh, and Darrell didn't even correct him. Darrell didn't correct him. He didn't catch it. The guy didn't catch it. Nobody in the room realized it. Like, nobody realized it. For the love of God, Marcus. You ran through the parade. He's like, yeah, Marcus did that. That's terrible what Marcus did. Darrell's like, oh shit, he thinks I'm Marcus. Ooh, let me just go along with it. Maybe he's saying all of this because he thinks I'm Marcus. Maybe I could just at the very end go, no, my name is Darrell. I would like to go home, please. Darrell had nowhere to go. He crashed his house. He couldn't go in his mother's house. That's clearly the only option he had was around his mother's house. If he had another option, I'm sure he would have went there when he no longer could be in her house. Instead, he was just in the car. So then he crashed the car. So like, where was he gonna stay? If he did get to go free, where was he gonna stay? He couldn't even go on the patio. He couldn't even hang out on the porch legally because of that there restraining order.
You know what happened yesterday for the people. Tell me what happened.
With what?
With the car.
What am I being
With your
investigated
mom's
for?
car. You were driving goofy, people called you in, you drove out of there in your mom's car, the red car, you're driving a little silly, probably because you're pissed. You met up with Erica in the car at the park. Now initially I believe you told us the gas station, do I have that right? And then you changed it to the park. So that's an inconsistency.
No, I said the house was by the gas station. When you said what was by.
You said you went
Landmark.
and it was by a gas station, that's where you met her.
No. I said I met her at the park.
Okay.
At
Well,
Creek.
you met her,
I did say
He
that.
said,
met her
get
at
it
the
right.
park in your mom's car.
I met her at the park
Red Ford
where I
Escape.
ran her over.
She got in, you talked, and what you're telling me seems pretty consistent, that there was nothing physical between the two of you.
No, I did. No.
But you met her in the car.
Nah, me? What?
I
Nah.
didn't put my hands on her or nothing like
But you
that.
met her in the car.
What's going on, man?
Answer the question,
That's your
girl.
Just be.
You were out there
Just tell
driving
me
kind
what's
of
going
crazy.
on,
Some
man.
people said you were driving kind of crazy. We got reports of it. You got the key, you got the car. Did you take the car, or did your mom give you the car? I know you know what car I'm talking about.
I just want to know. So
Some people
Now, listen,
reported, you had all those
okay,
people
no,
out
no,
there,
no,
and they
no,
reported that
no.
car driving a bit erratic.
I know what you're saying. All I'm saying is this. We all been straight up with each other.
Yeah, nah.
You knew it was more to what you was asking me yesterday.
Didn't know
That
for
would
sure.
explain the
That's one of Darrell's tactics, right? Like when you catch him doing some shit he had no business doing, he then finds some reason for this thing to be your fault, right? Once he get caught up, he all of a sudden turns it into your fault. See what you did? So you knew. So you already knew that I had burnt your parents. And you didn't say nothing. Like, wait, you murked my parents and you are now mad at me because I already knew you murked my parents and still just was trying to get you to confess? I'm wrong. Oh, okay. I got you. Just trying to understand the Darrell logic, okay? The Darrell logic ain't logicking. But whatevers. Whatevers. Because you knew last night that I had murked all them people. And you didn't say anything. I can't believe you. I can't believe you, Kurt. That you would do this to us. To us and our friendship.
FBI and all that, right?
They're not here today. So if it's that big a deal, you don't see them here today.
Come on, Kurt. We been
No, you haven't.
You guys met in the car in the park.
we been
Had
cool,
that talk.
man, the whole time. If I did something
Yeah,
wrong,
that's why they were
serious-
here. But do you see them here today? They're not here today.
Yeah, but y'all lied to me, man. You made it seem like they just come for no reason.
Well, here's the thing, Darrell.
And I'm like, what
And
if it's
Listen to
that-
me for a minute.
I apologize.
I can give you a clean slate here.
I apologize.
Because you have lied to us as well.
Ah, look at
Because
that.
you came out here.
Darrell
and
shut
Red
right the
Ford
hell
Escape.
up, didn't he?
Okay, that is what you came out.
Ain't that funny? Darrell shut right the fuck up, didn't he? He's like, well, you been lying your ass off too. And they're like, oh, you caught that, did you? Ooh.